So we were talking about name format. So I'm going to SPRO once again, SAP reference IMG, personnel management, personnel administration, personal data. You can go to name format. Okay, here what you can see is name format. When you are going for it, define name format. You can go to define name format here. Personal data name format and define name format. You can maintain new entries as per the requirement. Format, for example, I'm maintaining one prefix 0002 0002 name. This format we can maintain. Format you can maintain sequence 1 2 3 4 like that. Field you can maintain Varna. Technical field name you are maintaining Varna. Varna, Nachan, first name, last name. How you want to maintain. Varna is what? Varna is nothing but first name. Technical field name for first name. Varna. Nachan is last name. Like this we can maintain. This is the format that you can maintain. Let me create the format like this. And this is the, I'll maintain the name and the sequence number like 2 3 as many as required. You can maintain the format. Varna Nachan. You can maintain Nachan Varna like this. You can maintain. It displays the name, whatever name, first name, last name you are maintaining. It displays. You can save. I'm not saving it. You can save it. Name format. You can save and go back. Second title. We talked about the second title like suffix, prefix, these things we talked about. I'll go to personal data once again. Personal data and personal data. Personal data and again personal data. You can see here create name affixes. Create name affixes. You can go to here next node next to create name affixes. You can go to create new entries. New entries. So any value you can use. 80 you can use for 80. You can type S T U V and Z. Four things, any out of the four you can maintain. What is S? S titles which come after the name. It's like suffix. Titles that coming after the end of the name. Complete name. Mr. Ravi Kumar, MBA, like this. What is T? Where do you use T? You use T which come before the name or the prefix. You can use prefix. V also name prefix, name affix, title, title suffix, title prefix, name prefix, name suffix, STVZ, S title suffix, T title prefix, V name prefix and name affix. You can create some similar data. For example, I can create S, some MBA, some MBA, MCA. I can create MBA or MCA output text also. I can maintain same or something different. I can maintain. I can let me copy paste this here. Same thing also. If I want, I can create another one also. S I can create for MCA. MCA I can create. Title suffix or MBBS. Something I can create like this. ST like these values we have created. You can go back and create. I'm not saving because we have already created some values like that. Dull, dawn, other values we have created. Then we talked about the address details. The address details. What I will do is I'll go back to the initial screen. Here I'm going to using the T code SM30. SM30. This is the T code. Hit enter. Why I'm going to maintain? We have discussed about it today. Permanent address is available. Temporary address is available. I wanted to maintain GVC trade union address, which is not available. That is why I'm coming through this path. The T code is SM30. This is what the T code is, and hit on enter. Here what you are doing is you can type. Already we have discussed this about table SM30 T code also we have discussed. I'm typing V underscore T591A. T591A. This is the table view. I'm typing V underscore T591A, and you can click on maintain. So for which info type you want, if you want to maintain address, address is nothing but 0006 info type. So I'm typing 6 will not work. You have to type 0006. This is what you have to type. So when you are typing this, you can click on enter. This is where earlier also we created this. That's why these are existing. Let me delete. These are not required now. I'm deleting these. So already these are existing. Whatever is existing, I'm maintaining. So for example, I will create 91. I will create 91 and I will maintain trade union GVC I will maintain GVC trade union address. Time constraint, it is important for you to know time constraints also. Time constraint, let me maintain 2. We will discuss about time constraints. Now let me maintain this value. I am clicking on save. Union address, I maintained info type, address info type 6. That's what I maintained. 91. You can save and go back. You can go back. Let me maintain some of the, I have to check these features first because data keeps on changing. Before I do anything, I have to check. Then we will discuss about the time constraints. I'm directly checking the pinch feature because otherwise it is not maintained. That's why it's happening like that. So data keeps on changing, so I have must maintain data, otherwise it is a problem. 1401, let me activate it. 1401. Okay, why I am doing all this is we have to check, whatever configuration we have done, it is working or not. We have to check. For checking, there are dependency. These all are dependencies. All these are dependent configuration. That is why I am checking it. Otherwise, we will not be able to check whether it is working or not. That's why I'm doing all these things. Okay, so let's talk about time constraints. So I will stop this share and we will discuss about time constraint. We will discuss about it. Time constraints. Okay, so while you are maintaining data in the SAP system, you are maintaining data based on certain values, and the data is logically maintained. Data is logically maintained. That's what time constraints are required. Time constraints. So you have multiple time constraints are there, like time constraint. Let me say it TCA. TC meaning nothing but time constraint A. Don't get confused. It's nothing but time. I can simply write A, B like that. I can write. So B, T, time constraint Z, time constraint 1, time constraint 1, time constraint 2, time constraint 3. These are available to you. Time constraints are available to you for the maintenance of data. Okay, so ABTZ, ABTZ, A, only one record you are maintaining, only one record, infinity date. You are maintaining with infinity date, ABTZ, meaning you are maintaining 0101 1900, like that you are maintaining. Then one record exists for the info type, time constraint A. It is valid from infinity date to infinity date, meaning 1800 year to 9999 it is existing. There are no gaps and it's not deleted. This is not deleted. The record is not deleted. B, one record is existing from infinity date, meaning 0101 it is existing, but till 9999 311299 system automatically creating the end date, but it may be deleted. Then you have T, time constraint T varies depending on the subtype. It's entirely based on subtype. Z is particularly for time management info types. Time management info types. A, B, T, Z. A is infinity start end date, may not be deleted. Infinite start end date may be deleted. T dependent on subtype. Z for time specific info type. 1, 2, 3. These are also time constraint. One you are maintaining based on the, it must be available at all times. Time constraint 1. There are no gaps. It cannot be deleted. You may not delete the record because other records may be deleted. 2, time constraint 2. One record is available, but gaps are allowed. 3 is any number of records are allowed and gaps are allowed. So what are these gaps? Let's try to understand this. Earlier also we discussed, but it is important we discuss it now. For example, an employee, Mr. X. This Mr. X is an executive, HR executive. He joined the company and as an HR executive. Now this HR executive is from 01 any date, let's say some 15th date, any date 15/01 some 2018. And when we are maintaining like this, system is creating this end date automatically. What is the end date system is creating? It is creating December 31st 9999. This is how system is maintaining the record. Okay, the same guy, for example, what happens here? He becomes assistant manager or manager. Suppose he becomes manager. He was promoted, so he became manager. So what is happening is he is manager, whatever is the record date. For example, 10 10 and 05 and 2020. He become a manager. System again is creating end date like 31st 12 9999. Okay, so here what is happening is there are various ways of maintaining. What system, after this record is created, this manager, whatever this record, previous record, what system will do is it will maintain 09.05.2020 as the end date. Initially system maintained this, but it will delimit and maintain, system automatically maintains this date as the end date of this record. This is nothing but one record. This process is called delimit. This process is called delimitation, meaning this has delimited. This date was there and it is this date. How this date system arrived? From the next record, this date minus one date. So it is maintaining like this. So that data is logically maintained and there is no gap. 9th, this is ending and it is starting from here. He may become senior manager again. He may become senior manager. That is a different matter. That is a different matter. And you are maintaining similarly from January 1st or January 1st, he became, for example, senior manager 0101 this year. And you are maintaining, again, system is maintaining 31/12/9999. System is again going to maintain it as 31/12/2020. This system will delimit this date. There is a difference between delimit and delete. Deletion is different and delimitation is different. This is how system is maintaining. Sometimes here there is no gap, sometimes there is gap. How you will maintain that? You will maintain that with the help of time constraints. A, for example, you are maintaining infinity date like 01 1800, and your system is maintaining like that. No delimit, not may not be deleted. It may not be deleted. So this is also similar with B. B also similar, but the only difference is it may be deleted. T, you are maintaining based on subtype specific. Z, for time management, for time management, yeah, subtypes you can use info type, time constraint Z. 1 2 records, there may be time gap. Multiple records are allowed, gaps are also allowed. Multiple records are allowed, gaps are also allowed. Gaps are also allowed. 2, similarly, there may be gaps, but at any one record is valid at any given point of time. These are the things we are maintaining based on this. For trade union also, we have done similar things. CVs something, CVs, GVC something we maintained. Like this, we have maintained all these values. So let me go back to the SAP system, and then we can check. Let me go back to the SAP system. Okay, it has timed out. Give me 1 second. Let me log in to SAP system and we will check this thing. This time I have to share the SAP's. Give me 1 second. We will check now whatever we have configured. We will check now. Let me share screen. Here I'm typing PA40. This PA40 we are using multiple times because we have to use it multiple times to check. Here what I'm doing is I can use Srimati now. Earlier this Srimati was not available to me. Now it is available and I can select Sri, male gender. We have female gender. We can maintain anything we can use. So let me use anything, like that's fine. Any name, any gender format I can use. Yeah, so here we can use the business area that we created. 055 something we created, we can use. And I'm maintaining payroll area as A1, which we need to maintain. Contract, you can see labor union, trade union we created. You can use whatever we configured, we can use that. And we can check trade union, GCV, GVC or whatever trade union we can maintain. Whatever we configured, it is applicable. AI segment also we created. 055 business area we configured. GVC AI segment, code development segment, all these things, code unions, other things. Admin center, this one also we have configured. These things also we configured, and we are maintaining these things. Okay, these are optional, but payroll area is mandatory. Payroll area is mandatory. So we have maintained this mandatory payroll area A1, and other values we have maintained. Organizational key also automatically maintained by the system because of the configuration that you have done. Let it save. Anyway, it is taking time today. Anyway, we have checked that name format, we have checked, and also we have checked the forms of address, like whatever we configured. Shri, Srimati, you can also go configure professor or doctor, professor, something. You can go back and configure, and which is we have tested now. It is working. While hiring, I can use Mr. or Sri, Srimati. I have the option to select that thing. Also we've done. We have also gone for this segment, business area, payroll area, contract. All these things are working, and you can go back and check other things. So let me maintain the other thing. System is slow, otherwise it is done. It is done. Whatever we have maintained, it is working fine. You can go back. Similarly, you can configure and test. One thing we have to check is that address is remaining, meaning you have created trade union address, you have created GV trade union address, that you can check while hiring, but system is taking. Otherwise everything whatever we have done is working fine. So you can log in tomorrow and we will check contract elements, and monitoring of tasks. These things we can do check tomorrow.
Okay, sir.